Welcome to Decor Nest Studio, where timeless vintage-inspired home styling comes alive with elegant touches, natural materials, and relaxed sophistication. If you love classic yet fresh decor ideas, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more inspiration, and share your thoughts in the comments below. A charming vintage-style facade greets the eye with warm stucco walls, olive shutters, and climbing roses wrapping the entry. A stone pathway winds through blooming hydrangeas, leading to a covered porch with natural wood beams and wrought iron lanterns that cast delicate shadows as morning sunlight spills across the front. The entryway welcomes softly with terracotta tiles and a weathered pine console under an arched gilded mirror. Sheer ivory drapes filter sunlight over woven baskets, a linen umbrella stand, and aged brass sconces glowing against putty-colored walls. An inviting first impression rich in warmth, craftsmanship, and vintage nostalgia. The living room unfolds through tall French doors, revealing a palette of soft linen, antique rose, and oak. Natural light streams onto slip-covered seating, a wool rug, and rustic ceiling beams. A limestone fireplace anchors the room, its mantel styled with ceramic vases and softly hued botanical art. In a cozy corner, a velvet-tufted chair in pale moss sits beneath a fluted bronze lamp. Shelves painted chalky white display stoneware, dried flowers, and vintage books. Golden hour light shimmers on the wood floor, adding gentle rhythm to this serene reading nook tucked by the hearth. The dining room brings rustic elegance, with a long elm table, hand-blown glassware, and a linen runner topped with wildflowers. Spindleback chairs encircle the scene beneath a beaded chandelier. Light dances over soft paneling and putty walls, where shadows shift slowly through tall paned windows throughout the day. The kitchen reveals vintage charm with shaker cabinets in cream, brass hardware, and marble countertops. A rustic island with wood stools sits beneath pendant lights, while copper pans and earthenware line open shelves. A reclaimed brick backsplash adds character, glowing gently under the light of a nearby window. A sliding barn-style door opens to a hidden pantry filled with timber shelves holding apothecary jars, woven baskets, and gingham line trays. Light filters through a small high window, illuminating dried lavender and linen-covered cookbooks, creating a nostalgic, well-ordered charm that feels like a page from another time. sunroom is encased in windows, its walls clad in sage beadboard. Soft sunlight casts patterns on a sisal rug and whitewashed rattan furniture. Botanical pillows, sheer curtains, and potted herbs add freshness, while the surrounding garden blurs gently beyond the glass, like watercolor outside the window panes. Up the stairs, the hallway glows in creamy hues. The wooden steps and antique iron balusters guide upward, where soft rugs in cranberry and slate stretch across the landing. Framed floral sketches line the walls, echoing countryside charm, gently lit by an overhead skylight filtering soft, natural light. The main bedroom bathes in warm afternoon light. A wrought iron canopy bed draped in gauzy linen rests on a damask rug. Marble-topped nightstands with alabaster lamps flank the space. A carved armoire stands quietly in the corner, its distressed finish softly revealing layers of gray, ivory, and clay. Beneath an arched window, a vanity gleams with a gilded mirror, marble surface, and vintage perfume bottles. Linen-lined drawers and silver brushes add texture. Light plays across the oak herringbone floor, creating a delicate harmony of reflection and shadow in this elegant, private retreat full of nostalgic detail. The guest bedroom carries a quiet romance with a spindle bed dressed in floral percale and a scalloped powder blue quilt. Botanical wallpaper adds shimmer and softness, while a ticking stripe bench rests at the foot of the bed. Gentle morning light pours in, bathing the room in peaceful elegance. A sitting room evokes innocence and calm with a linen daybed, lace-draped windows, and vintage trunks turned storage. Inside are heirloom quilts, dried wreaths, and painted boxes. The light feels diffused and dreamy, as if suspended in time. A soft, nostalgic air lingers throughout the quiet space. A serene home office offers vintage elegance with ivory built-ins, a walnut writing desk, and a sliding ladder. Antique sconces and linen curtains in sage soften the space. Shelves are styled with bound books, brass accents, and small curios, creating a tranquil corner where function meets timeless design. The hallway bath features handmade zellige tiles and pale sand, a pedestal sink with exposed piping, and a clawfoot tub beneath a frosted window. Linen towels rest on a wooden ladder rack, while brass fixtures gleam subtly, adding a warm glow to this serene, vintage-inspired bathing sanctuary. A walk-in closet combines charm with luxury, displaying velvet-lined drawers, glass wardrobe fronts, and vintage hat boxes stacked artfully. A tufted ottoman sits beneath a crystal drop chandelier, while walls in dove gray reflect the soft light. The space feels intimate, curated, and beautifully reminiscent of an old-world boutique. The laundry room pairs rustic utility with elegant simplicity. Basket-weave tile floors ground the room, while creamy cabinets and wood counters offer charm. Stoneware jars line the shelf above the sink, and linen aprons hang neatly. Light from a transom window adds brightness to the calm, functional space. At the back, a mudroom merges vintage flair with country warmth. Slate tiles, white panels, and a rustic bench with striped cushions welcome daily rhythm. Hooks hold linen bags and straw hats, while an antique rug grounds the room. A Dutch door lets in filtered light from outside. The covered terrace extends from the kitchen, shaded by a pergola wrapped in vines. A mosaic table holds teacups and stacked books, surrounded by wicker chairs and fluttering linen curtains. Terracotta pots spill with rosemary and lemon balm, infusing the air with freshness beneath soft golden sunlight. In the backyard, flagstone paths wind through lavender hedges to a greenhouse and stone fountain. Wicker loungers with linen cushions rest under olive trees, while dusky light settles over the garden. It's a calm, vintage-inspired retreat where nature, design, and serenity converge in perfect harmony and visual poetry. Thank you for joining us on this journey through vintage elegance and cozy sophistication. If you enjoyed these ideas, please hit like, subscribe for more creative home decor inspiration, and leave a comment sharing your favorite vintage style. We'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas for future videos.